Now, the official Suncoast weather with ABC7 meteorologist John Scalzi.
Current conditions outside, nice, toasty, 79 degrees. That's not too bad, really. But what's really exceptional is the dew point value coming in at 49, below the 50 mark. Oh, my goodness. We started out the morning in the low 50s and have been continuing to drop our dew points ever since, thanks to that north-northeast wind continuing to blow. And I think over the course of the afternoon, we're going to continue to see that northeast wind, and dew points will continue to get lower. It's just an exquisite couple of days in store for us. Probably the best string of days we have had since probably last spring. 74 degrees in Parrish, Myakka coming in at 74, 73, Arcadia, Wauchula, Sebring, all 73. Closer to home, 79 degrees, Sarasota 74, Venice 73 in Inglewood, Longboat Key the same, Bradenton coming in at 74, and so is Parrish. Across the state, things are very dry, very quiet right now. We've had a few scattered showers out here in the Gulf, but nothing significant, really. And the heaviest of the rains now located out in the Atlantic. Yeah, they're still there. They haven't all dissipated. They're just further and further away from the eyes of our radar. This radar would be coming out of Miami and Key West. And further away it goes, of course, the less of an issue it poses for anyone in the state of Florida. Earlier on, there were some scattered showers down around the Florida Straits and the Keys. That's gone now. High pressure has built in locally. Everything is very dry. It's going to be gorgeous for the next few days. Now, across the country, there are some trouble spots, actually, trouble spots on each coast. In the northeast, you still have some lingering showers coming in out of Pennsylvania, heading toward the tri-state region. Also down east Maine, seeing some showers exit. None of this really falling, though, as snowfall. It's just a little too warm for that. But back to the west, we've got some cold air plummeting southward. We've got a lee-side low coming out of the Rockies here. And starting in areas of the upper tier, especially in the Dakotas starting midweek, we're going to start to see some, or later in the week, I should say, we're going to start to see blizzard-like conditions begin to develop and march eastward. That's part of the cold air pool that will eventually bring us some cooler air here to start off our next work week. There's the frontal boundary. You can see all the showers out there in the Gulf. That's fine. Or in the Atlantic. Keep them out there. We don't need them. In the Gulf, everything is very quiet. In the Caribbean, we got a little action going on down there we'll talk about in a second. High pressure remains the dominant weather feature for us. The colder air will not arrive for several more days, and high pressure will be our dominant weather influence with that northeast wind. That means lots of sunshine, mild afternoon temperatures in the 80s starting tomorrow, and lower relative humidity making even the 80s feel very, very comfortable out there. The future rainfall forecast continues to show dry conditions, but with an increasingly strong northeasterly wind over the weekend, we could see a few of these clouds from the Atlantic kind of cast back in this direction, bringing us slightly better chances of some additional cloud cover, especially on Sunday. We're looking at quiet conditions right now over the Gulf waters and fairly quiet over the near Atlantic, but right down here, the Hurricane Center continues to give an 80% chance of development from these storms in the western Caribbean. They probably won't move much, and they will eventually, I think, be kind of trucked off toward the north and to the east. Very little influence on the state of Florida with the present scenarios we've got worked out. But, of course, it's a long way away, and we'll keep you posted if there's development, if any. Northeast wind at about 10 knots, 2-foot seas, light chop. And the official Suncoast forecast calls for some fine days ahead. Daytime highs near 80, sunshine, low relative humidity. Breezier over the weekend as the next front comes through. Then watch those temperatures fall. Sunday, we struggle to hit 68, and at night, many places will be in the 40s.